Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily cryptocurrency, and today we're going to go over all cryptocurrency, a massive update on a bunch of different coins. So stay through the first part of the video if you're interested in cryptocurrency. The second half is going to be an NFT update, and you're going to want to stay through the second half of the video if you're an NFT investor, because we're going to go over some tips and tricks and things that you should definitely know about NFT investing, especially if you're a shorter term trader with NFTs or you're minting NFTs. You're in Discord, some red flags and things, some green flags also to look out for. So smash a thumbs up on this video nice and early. You know it's going to be a banger. Let's go right through this video, starting off with Bitcoin. We're seeing some excellent things in the crypto markets right now. It's a good time to be an investor. We see 44,000 on Bitcoin starting to rally back up. We see Bitcoin up nearly 15%, and we saw it break a huge support right at 43. All right, this was a huge support, guys. So there is a lot of indication at this point in time that Bitcoin can continue higher, since it actually broke above that $43,000 support. That was pretty tough. All right, next is going to be 50,000. 50,000 is going to be a big barrier for Bitcoin. All right, above 50,000 is a psychological barrier, and it's also a technical barrier. So if we see Bitcoin above 50,000, even right now, I'm going to start loading up a little bit on some altcoins. I'm going to be posting in my close friends list several hundreds of dollars being purchased in altcoins. So if you want to see exactly all the coins I'm buying, when I'm buying, how much I'm buying, make sure you message me on Instagram. I have some spots available for that. We saw Litecoin get an upgrade, all right, and Litecoin's up around 30% from its lows. In the past week, you'll see it's up 25%, so that will be an interesting one to look into. I'm not going to be buying too heavy on that one. Some of the altcoins I'm going to be buying are like very small ones with market caps that can 5 to 10x. And Litecoin and the ones that we're talking about in this video aren't that route. The ones we're talking about in this video are going to be a little bit safer though. You have Polygon up 19% in one day. We're loaded up pretty heavy on Polygon, so we're happy to see Polygon back over $2 per share or per coin. We were buying a lot of Polygon under $2 per coin in the close friends list, and as close to under $1.50 as possible. So close friends list people are being rewarded right now with that. We actually drew this this chart here, this little support and resistance in the close friends list. We saw that it was 1, 2. That doesn't count as a third, but you see a third one here. So it could be bouncing back up and going to $2.50 or even as high as $3, making new all-time highs. So that's an interesting one to look into. Shiba Inu, all right? Everyone's wondering what's going on. And you guys know where my price point, we're going to forget about the zeros and we're going to just talk about the last two numbers. So right now it's at 32. All right. You guys know, if you've been following this channel, under 22 is the place to buy Shiba. Under 22. So be patient and wait for it to get there again. However, you might have missed your chance. It looks like that Shiba is going to be taking off again. But I would wait for Shiba to at least pass like 35 to 40 to see it blasting off to new all-time highs. There's definitely a possibility that Shiba can hit new all-time highs if everyone gets back on board with Shiba and they rally again. Kind of what happened with Dogecoin in the past. Let's actually talk about Dogecoin, because Dogecoin is an interesting one that a lot of people are invested in. So we see it hit, its all-time high in the past, and then you can see that it did rebound back again to at least 32 cents, which is around half of what it was at the top. So if Shiba follows the same thing as Dogecoin, then it would be applying that around 40 would be the top. All right. Now, there's no guarantee that Shiba is going to follow closely like Dogecoin or mimic the exact patterns of Dogecoin. So if you want to be a little bit riskier, investing in Dogecoins or Shiba coin is always an option. Right now, I think Dogecoin's a little bit safer than Shiba coin, and it hasn't popped off nearly as much as Shiba is already up like 30, 40% in the past week. Dogecoin's only up 18% in the past week. And in my opinion, Dogecoin can get to around 20, 22 cents again. So even if you buy at 17 and sell above 20 cents or 22 cents, you can get a nice little 20, 30% gain on a swing trade. Now remember, all these coins going up that we're talking about, all is relying on Ethereum and Bitcoin to hold their ground and keep above their levels, which remember in the beginning of this video, we talked about Bitcoin is implying that it will be going higher and showing some bullish trends. All right, so let's talk about a little bit more of some dirty cryptos, some smaller market cap ones like Gala. All right, Gala is one I've been talking about in the past few videos, so if you've been following this channel, congratulations, you're up on money. In the close friends list, we were buying under 20 cents, so we're almost up 100% again on Gala. Now we really saw these land tokens like Sand and Decentraland kind of fizzle out, but here we can see a bounce back coming, and we can even see Decentraland and Sandbox specifically at new all-time highs, especially Sandbox, once their game becomes more readily available to players. Like say if you can just log on their game right now and jump in the metaverse, the coin I think will be a top 10 crypto at that point, and I think we can honestly see around a $10 to $15 Sandbox. Who knows how long that's going to take though? It could take 1, it could take 2 years. We don't know how long the Sandbox is actually going to take to get their metaverse up online working where anyone can just log in and play the game instantaneously. But I think that is coming in the next 1 to 2 years, could be even sooner. So if you're looking at a long-term investment into the metaverse, I think the Sandbox and Decentraland are great long-term investments. Personally, I like the Sandbox over Decentraland, but they both have a spot in the metaverse in my opinion. So I want to talk about some things going on in the NFT community. The first one up is Monster Ape Club, MAC. Some of you guys might know about this one. They already have 5.9 thousand volume. All right, there were some red flags going on with this one. The owners weren't in the Discord. People were spreading FUD in the Discord. And typically when that happens, it's never a good sign because people, or projects I should say, can't really ever come back from that because people FUD like crazy and spread FUD like crazy. Oh, it's a rug pull, it's a rug pull, it's a rug pull, and it's a kind of a stain on that that specific project. So personally, I'm staying away from Monster Ape Club. We even see their volume dwindling. So you see their volume getting smaller and smaller, and that's never a good sign. If you press activity and check whatever NFT project you want, you can see how the volume's going down over time. So if their volume goes from 200 to 100 in the next few days, that's going to be a very devastating sign for this specific project or any project really. And you want to scroll down and you can see how many sales are happening per minute. So they're pumping a little bit. Technically pumping would be like 5 to 10 sales per minute. So they're not really pumping, but they're having a little bit of activity now because what happened is a lot of people thought that they were going to just rug everyone. That's what everyone was spreading fear about, and that the images would never be revealed. But now people are realizing that these images are being revealed and there was nothing to even worry about in the first place. And this has actually happened with a few different projects. If you guys remember C10, this one had very high potential to be a huge project. We actually made some money in the beginning with this project because the price was as high as almost 2 Ethereum after you minted for only like a 0.15 or a 0.25. I forget exactly how far the mint was or how much the mint was. But with what I'm trying to say is that project, the Monster Ape one, or if your project that you're looking into, the NFT project you're looking into, is following these same signs, it could be a negative thing. Because look what happened to C101, all right? You see that it was pumping, absolutely. Volume was 5,000 in a day, which is hard to beat. Only a few projects have ever had 5,000 or more volume in one day. So this was one of the best projects of all time. But what happened was people were spreading FUD in the Discord and through Twitter, which led to selling and people undercutting the floor, and they really can never come back from that stain that the community left upon them, and now their volume is all the way as low as 100. It's now it's as low as 30 volume per day. So this is something that could happen with the Monster Ape Club. I've seen it happen from experience in the past when there's a bad stain. Also, when the owners aren't doxxed. For example, there was no leaders in the Discord controlling everybody, doing FUD control in this Discord. There was nobody doing that in the Monster Ape Club Discord. So with these kind of things, you want to get out of the project as soon as possible. Now you also see the project's not pumping at all anymore. There's only a few sales in the last 6 hours. So that's another red flag. All right. The art also was not nearly as good as people thought it was going to be. Similar thing happened with crypto champions. You know, look at that floor price, 0.07. All right. They were high as almost 0.5 floor price, and you can kind of see the volume just dying. So if you see that volume just dying and dying every single day, that's a good sign to get out of a project. And these projects that I'm talking about that pretty much failed overall, they had hundreds of thousands of followers in their Discord and on their Twitter. Over 50,000. I think they had 200,000 on their Discord, and all these projects that I talk about had over 200,000 followers. There was also one more example I wanted to give you guys. I forget the exact name of the project, but it was kind of like a GTA inspired one. It actually minted like 2 weeks ago, and it had hundreds of thousands of Discord members, but people ended up spreading FUD about the project and absolutely ruined it. So all that to say, be very careful in the projects that you're choosing. Make sure the team is doxxed. Make sure there's leaders in the Discord controlling the FUD and answering people's questions in the Discord. That's a good sign that, you know, there's not going to be a FUD wave coming through. And I think we're even seeing this happen again with Power. However, it's too early to tell because they just minted. But you can see they're not doing anything like they should be doing. You know, the volume's 26 and 15. They only have 42 volume in the last 2 days. And I'll throw it up on the screen right here. This Discord has over 200,000 members in this Discord. All right, 239,000 members in this Discord, 46,000 online, yet they only have a couple people, 10 to 20 people buying and minting their NFT project. So there's going to be absolutely FUD around this one. Because of that reason, you can see this looked like a pretty good NFT project. The art looked really good. You know, the style looked really good. It had that 3D art that everybody likes. It had hundreds of thousands of followers, but you can see that sometimes it doesn't translate. So that's why typically if I'm buying on the secondary market, I like to look for those red flags. That's a huge red flag that Power only has 42 volume. I guarantee if you come back in the future, this project probably will fail. It'll probably have a floor price of 0.2 or lower. And that's why I can't stress how important it is to get on the whitelist to mint some of these projects, because if you minted Power at 0.15 and sold at 0.5 floor price, then you're making money. But if you're buying these projects on the secondary market that are having horrible volume and the activities going down consistently, that's a good way to lose money. Hope you guys appreciate that video. I didn't want to drag it on too long. I know it ended up being a pretty long video, but I kind of wanted to discuss crypto, the coins, and the NFT projects, what I'm seeing going on in the space right now, to save you guys from making maybe some of these mistakes yourself. Guys, if you got this far in the video, make sure you just do me a favor, hit the like button and drop a comment below. We're not getting that many comments and engagement. It looks like it's starting to slow down. So let's speed it back up. Comment below what you guys want to see next, or just say thank you for making the videos. It really goes a long way. As long as you guys keep liking these videos, I'm going to make them for you. Also, let me know if you want to join my close friends list. I have a few more spots available. All right, guys, share with a friend if you think that this video will be helpful for them. If they're an NFT investor on the secondary market on OpenSea, it definitely could be very interesting to them and helpful. I'm also going to be talking about more Sol NFTs, Solana NFTs in the future, because it looked like a majority of people wanted me to talk about Solana NFTs. So I'll make sure I get that done for you guys in the next video. Until next time, remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.